Okay, welcome to the Maiden Voyage of the BeGrit cook set that I've reviewed and compared to with the Stanley cook pot. Right now I'm making coffee on here, and I did not really want to bore you with me pouring water and putting coffee in the pot. So right now we are just running it through. This is the AOTU camp stove that goes on top of a little MSR can. I'll put this right here for you so you can see it if you want to look it up on Amazon. These are probably around 12 bucks. And the good thing about this camp stove is that it has its own igniter, an electric igniter. So this is kind of non-essential for now. I'd still take it with me because you never know when these things are going to go. Right now, I've been going for probably 2 or 3 minutes. It's just starting to boil. Now, when I make my coffee, there it goes. Now I'm going to turn it, not up, down. Uh-oh, not off either. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. And I'm going to keep my eye on it, because if it starts to boil over, I can pull it off. So far, so good. Let's see. Get this up there. There we go. So that's what I want to see. I want to see all those grounds get caught up in the convection current and taken down to where I just got a good smooth rolling boil. And I'll leave that for about 5 minutes. I've filled the water up to about, whoops, it's starting to go a little, there we go. Uh-oh. Took it just a little over. Turn this down just a little bit. So this thing did take off pretty good after a few minutes. Let's turn it back down, and we're just going to run that at a rolling boil. Yep, you get all the blemishes here because this is just how it could happen to you out on the field, out in the field. So right now I got it at a good rolling boil. This is where I want it, and I'll run it like this for a good 5 minutes. So far, everything's been working fine. The stove has been fantastic compared to the other stoves that I have. It's just as good. And I started this water just with room temperature bottled water. So we're just going to let this, I know this is real time, so this part is going to be boring. So if you want to just kind of scroll ahead, there's not going to be much left to really talk about as far as that goes. Now, the one thing that you want to do after you let it boil, get it on that rolling boil for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then take it immediately off. Take it completely off the heat. And then let it sit for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then pour you some cold water in there, or at least room temperature water or whatever. And what that's going to do is that's going to cause those grounds to settle. Or you can take something and just tap it. Hell, actually, you could use the little camp spoon that this came with. So, and then just tap it to knock the grounds down to the bottom. And you can also use this if you got sugar or some cream that you want to put in there. So the camp spoon comes in handy. Good thing it came with it, huh? Now, of course, I usually carry some plastic silverware or my other camp spoons with me, so that's always available. But if I can just toss one in there and not have to worry about it, then I got it there. And as I told you, I've included my little modifications here that I've done to where you can hang these over a fire. I'm just putting in a little overhand loop here, just so if you didn't see the comparison video, then I'll just kind of show you what I've done here. And I've had this hanging over top of my faucet on my sink full of water, and I kept tapping on it just to see if it would finally tip over or anything. And you just kind of move that to the middle, shut that, and get it lined up, and there you go. You can hang this over a fire. So I've just kind of thrown those inside of the pot as I store it, so that way I've always got them with me if I need them. So far, how are we doing? All right. Just gonna let this go, and I'm not gonna have y'all sit because this should be good enough for what little I have in there. I could probably just turn this all the way off. So we're gonna just shut this off. And now what I'll do is I'll just kind of now that takes the grounds down to the bottom. And I know still have a little time to go, but I don't want to waste your all time. I'll just give you the Reader's Digest version. We'll just play like time has passed. And really, that's it. Now it's just a matter of, the great part is that the handle is not even hot. So that's great. And that's it. That's the BeGrit cook set, available on Amazon. This is late August 2024, and you can get them for $16 and some change. The AOTU camp stove for the MSR gas or isobutane gas cans are also available on Amazon. And like I said, what I like about this one is it has the little starter there, but I would still never trust it. Always take you a lighter that you can trust and get it lit when you need it. All right, and I guess that's it. I don't know if there's really any questions to be asked about how simple it is to make some Cowboy coffee out on the trail, but I just made it in my kitchen. And well, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you. Bye-bye.